Hey guys, I'm Cassim.
And I'm Fiona Nova.
And you're listening to the Cream Team Dream Stream, sponsored by the fine folks at heartaudiocables.com.
Use code KWIO at checkout at heartaudiocables.com to get 15% off your entire order.
That's right. And we're also available wherever you listen to your podcasts, including Apple and Spotify.
Thanks for
listening.
Great work.
Hell yeah.
That made me come.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Monday afternoon. Late morning for us. Welcome to the Cream Team Dream Stream. We're happy to be live and in person on a week where we've got quite a lot to talk about. Joining me are my two co-hosts, Fiona Nova and Case Blackwell. Obviously sponsored by heartaudiocables.com, where you guys can save 15% off by using the promo code QUIO. Get yourself a Heart Audio X Cream Team Collabo t-shirt. Get yourself some replacement headphone cables, auxiliary cables. Are you a content creator? Well, there's probably a cord or a wire somewhere in your setup. Why don't you go ahead and upgrade?
Yeah.
And do it with a member of our community, Brux5, James over at heartaudiocables.com, made in the USA in Tyler, Texas.
We all have to make content. Every one of you watching needs to be putting out at least 3 TikToks a week.
We do need to be putting out more content as the economy collapses.
Should we get in the management game? We take 10% of their earnings.
We'll manage. Yeah, we'll take care of you.
We'll offer 10% of our earnings up front.
Right.
We'll give you exposure on our podcast that gets 800 views a week. And you guys in turn give us money.
You know who I feel like we manage? We manage like Suborbital, who has their own Twitch stream. I don't know if you guys are like.
It's Suborbital's year because it's an election year.
It is election year, so I feel like if anything, we're managing Suborbital, who's a great mod and community.
We just need like a 17-year-old son of like a plastic surgeon in LA who wants to start his own esports.
And Cass knows those people.
Yeah,
dude, he needs to be the first plastic surgeon / chiropractor TikToker. Dude, think of how many views would unlock for that person.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Also, this Topo Chico, not to
promote a brand that isn't paying us.
But also, like, it tastes like there's metal.
That's
that's not promotion.
Okay.
It's mineral water.
But
it's not regular.
But I haven't really tasted this. The metal really changed.
You should be like those TikTokers who run magnets over baby food.
Yeah.
But do it for Topo Chicos.
Yeah, what?
And when it goes off at the top, you're like, oh my god, what is this?
Honestly, that's my favorite part, is that first hit, that number one swig where you get that the crisp metal taste.
Yeah.
But it's not stopping.
It's like a Chrysler that just got rained on.
I have a feeling it's this. This is making
Absolutely it is. Absolutely. That keeps the freshness locked in.
Right.
Topo Chicos, you can leave out for 2 days and then you come back. Take a swig, still crisp.
Still crisp.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
welcome.
Some kind
By the way, not sponsored, but we'd love a sponsorship. Either that or Liquid Death, because we do have a lot of their merch.
Liquid Death.
I love the way they branded water. I'm a huge fan of their water branding.
They are big marketers.
Oh man, I love Liquid Death. If anything.
As soon as I saw the like labels on their water, I was like, this water's next level.
As soon as I felt cool drinking water,
I felt really cool.
I was a fan. I felt like I could smoke a cigarette and also drink Liquid Death, and it fits the brand.
Totally.
I felt like I was showering in Ed Hardy juice.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Ed Hardy Von Dutch juice.
Can I also get your guys' opinion about the state of my beard right now? Do I look a little unkempt and like I'm going through it?
No.
You just still look professorial. It's hard for you to look unkempt.
Actually,
I'm trying to see how far my beard can go.
I actually didn't even notice.
Fuck.
Yeah, I didn't notice either,
But
buddy.
to be fair, I'm a little
There's that low
like...
T. There's that low T kicking in.
Oh, no.
I'm seeing advertisements for testosterone in the TikTok shop for like a monthly subscription medicine for people with low T. And I'm like...
On the TikTok shop?
Yeah, I'm like... I think I'm a customer. I think I'm like for this.
Wait, but I think even just the world where they're promoting like testosterone medication, is that what's happening?
A lot of guys, as we get older, which guys, and I know a little bit about
on TikTok shop.
Yeah, they're just trying to jam some high tea down our throats.
Who bought anything from the TikTok shop?
I have.
Here?
I bought.
What did you buy?
I've bought a couple things. I bought hand warmers for Ashley because she's got the touch of a frigid mistress, and I got laundry detergent. It's like, but it was like cologne.
Cologne laundry detergent.
It's known for their scent, and it was like, you know when, first of all, they catch you. They go like, this viral laundry solution. You're like, oh my God, viral laundry solution? You look, it's like being put out by the people that make the thing. They're like, our product is so viral. And this shows them putting all their product on a pallet. Like, we have all these orders ready to go because you guys, and I'm like, stop. I don't even finish the TikTok. I go, let me go to the shop. I go buy, and I go look for the stuff, the fragrance that I want. I see it sold out. Then I go, fuck, now I want it even more. And then I buy the next best one. I get it 3 days later. TikTok shop, by the way, giving Amazon a run for the money. Wow. I get it. I open it up. I'm like, ugh. And it's been sitting there. I've never used it once because I don't like fragrant laundry
Then
detergent.
why did you buy it?
Because I thought it was like a subtle thing.
Because the person selling it looked like they had their life together in an
They had
exciting
pallets worth of product.
Yeah.
So
Also, I like that the term viral laundry solution would have meant something so different 30 years ago.
So unfortunately, the interface for TikTok Shop looks like an Alibaba or AliExpress website.
It's very
so
cheap.
I literally can't trust
It
anything.
makes me feel like I'm shopping through Temu with extra steps.
Exactly. So to me, I'm really worried about putting any of my credit card information into the TikTok Shop
smart.
and buying it because I really believe I'm not going to get the product I bought. But what I do is I remember I was getting a lot of promotion, a lot of things, what is it called, ads for this oil pulling for your teeth. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah,
oil pulling for
coconut
teeth?
oil.
Coconut oil, like specific coconut oil pulling for your teeth, and like
What does pulling mean?
So
Great
it's,
question, Case.
apparently it's this thing where it's hidden. Dentists do not want us to know about this because it'll cut their money in half.
I bet.
Their salaries cut in half.
Oh, no.
Because oil pulling essentially is like it removes bacteria. It removes it decreases the chance of cavities. And if you know me, I have what the dentists like to call soft teeth. My teeth are fucked.
And you consult
to
the
a
TikTok
degree.
to learn this.
So
stuff.
I see this and I'm like, you know what? If there's anything I'm gonna try, is gonna be the oil pulling. Because if I can, not have to go to a dentist every 3 months, that would be awesome.
Well, and you're a disruptor now. You're disrupting the dental industry.
So I see this thing, and I'm like, there's no way I'm purchasing this on the TikTok Shop. But I did go to Amazon, look up the brand. They're selling it also on Amazon. So I was like, okay, I bought it. I've been doing it for 2 weeks. I was doing it for 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks later, my veneer popped off. So I don't even know. I really don't know if that was caused by it. Must have also been because I was
that would have happened at a dentist too, though. That's the thing.
Oil pull your teeth right out.
I don't know. There could have been multiple things happening because the reason my veneer did pop off was because I was grinding my teeth a lot and it I was really clenching and it
Pop
popped
off
off.
veneer.
So
by the way, the people that sell you oil pulling are the crustiest granola crunchy swamp thing looking people.
you
really?
you say that, but I really did see. I saw like this Indian dentist and like something about
That's
Indian
enough.
dentists.
Yeah.
To me, like I unfortunately
Okay,
trust
nice.
when they're talking to me
Honestly,
about my
that's progressive in a way.
something about Indian dentists when they talk to me and with their accents and everything, I trust them.
I would do it for you, but I'm afraid certain people in the Discord would be mad at me.
What about what?
Just using an Indian accent because I got a
No,
killer Indian
don't.
accent.
I know you do. You've done it many times.
I'm a regular
But
Hank Azaria.
Yeah, I'll do it on our next
maybe,
Patreon.
yes, on the Patreon.
Because everything we do there never leaves.
Yeah, never leaves. It really doesn't. So I don't know, something about them I just trust. I'm like, you're so smart. Like I just know you know what you're talking about.
I feel the same way about white guys in fitted caps. As soon as they start talking to me direct to camera, I just have to do what they say.
Or I get scared and walk on the other side of the sidewalk.
Big news this week.
Yeah.
Since our last podcast, you guys know we've been covering the Kate Middleton conspiracy, is what I call it. For the last 2 weeks, we've been on top of our shit here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We've been the #1 leading source and spreader of correct information in regards to what's been going on with Kate Middleton. It's kind of been put to bed now because, or has it? She's put out a video. She put out a video
Important quotation marks here.
announcing to the world that she indeed has started chemotherapy and has had breast cancer. Is it breast cancer?
I don't think they mentioned.
Don't know if they
Okay.
specified the cancer, but someone might have.
Some sort of cancer, and that's why she's been out of the public eye.
wanted to take this
And boy, that's
opportunity
supposed
to
to
say
make
thank
all
you
of us who've
personally
been spreading
for all
quote
the
unquote
wonderful
lies
messages
look
of support
stupid.
and for your understanding.
Do you want
Here's the
me to
video.
hear this?
Yeah, go. Here's the
Surgery.
video. It's pretty short.
It has been an incredibly tough couple of months for our entire family, but I've had a fantastic medical team who've taken
can hear it
great
if you
care
want,
of me,
Faye.
for which I'm so grateful.
I'm okay.
She doesn't need to hear it. She
In
already
January,
knows
She
this.
knows
I
it word for
underwent
word.
major abdominal surgery
knows
in
the truth.
London. And at the time,
It's like singing along at a
it was thought
Pantera
that my
concert.
condition was
She knows
non-cancerous.
the goddamn truth.
The surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present. My medical team
I was
therefore
staring at her
advised that I
thumbs
should
the whole
undergo
time.
a course of preventative chemotherapy, and I'm now in the early stages of that treatment. This, of
Can we
course,
get
came as a
what are your
huge
thoughts of her
shock,
delivery?
and William and I have been
Well, the
doing
look is a
everything we
little
can
allergy
to
medication.
process and manage this privately.
It's an ad.
Yeah.
It's like an Allegra ad.
Yeah, I mean, I
As
know
you
there's
can
no
imagine,
right
this is
way to
taking
light
time.
someone when they say that they're
It has
saying that they have
taken me
cancer,
time
but
to
this does
recover
feel a
from
little
major
static and
surgery
impersonal.
in order
The
to
big
start
C
my
could be
treatment.
Claritin here.
But
Yeah.
most importantly, it has taken us time to explain everything to George.
I also
Charlotte,
like to
and me
imagine that there's just
in
8
a way
homeless
that's
guys waiting for that bench to the
and to
side.
reassure them that I'm going to be okay.
I think of it. This is on a set. This
As
is
I
where
said to
Captain
them,
America
I
was
am
at the
well.
end of
I'm getting
Avengers.
stronger every day by focusing on the
This is
things
all
that will
indoors.
They
help
had to
you.
pan the camera
In my
up
mind,
so there's
body,
that
and
little
spirit.
label on the
Having William by my
bench.
side is
If
a
you
great
if you
source
cut
of
to the
comfort
actual
and
footage,
reassurance
it's just
too.
her with the person with
As
the
is
ping
love,
pong balls.
support, and kindness that has been shown
The
by
crosses
so many
on
of
her
you.
head.
Well, you guys get the
Means
idea.
so
She
much to me.
unfortunately it sounds like she has cancer, or had and has.
It's
Um,
bummer. Now Fiona needs to address and finally clear the air about her position. Technically, it was all our positions because we were really fueling the fire.
Yeah.
And we, as people who get our news from the truth, aka TikTok, we're
Just like where we get our
supposed to
chemicals.
be embarrassed by this. We're supposed to be made to feel bad about the fact that we're spreading quote unquote misinformation. Fiona, like, what's been going on in your head? Like, what do you think about this response from her and the response from people to us in the Discord?
I have no comment because I'm not saying anything about this. I felt as if I was the one that gave her cancer, essentially. Like, I felt like I was the reason for it.
I almost did a real spit take. I don't think I've ever been a candidate for a real spit take. Was really good.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
I think that's fair. Yeah, I think you might have.
You know, yeah, you're right. Maybe I really went off the mark here. There was fake images online. Like, the media was lying to us, but I should have just shut my fucking mouth. You're right. That's fine. That's fine. I should have shut my mouth and not given her.
What's the
cancer.
word when you believe something and that makes it happen? Not
what,
visually.
manifestation?
Yeah, she
Tulpa?
manifested.
I manifested this.
Yeah.
I know it's easy to blame me, especially someone.
Absolutely.
Here's
I
the
do
thing.
it
Here's
all
the
the time.
thing. The reality is I've also been in the public eye and I get my life dissected constantly.
Sure.
And so to me, seeing this and seeing how the media reacted to it, to me, I felt like the reason I was interested was because I started not finding consistencies in what they were saying. Same way I started diving deep into Jeremy Renner because I was just like, there's inconsistencies here with the information that's given to us.
Yep.
And the reality is these are news sources that we trust. We get our news from them, like daily news. And they literally lied to us. They put up a fake image and said everything is fine. To me, I think that's crazy. Again, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine to be upset about the fact that we should have kept her privacy, but also,
Are people
privacy-
really upset about this?
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
I was on a shoot this Friday, and I had to take a second and defend myself on the Discord. I'm directing a music video, and I was like, hang on,
guys.
give me.
We're gonna do
I
another
literally
take. Everyone
stopped
take
them.
5.
Sorry,
I
my Discord's on fire right now.
Yeah, no, literally the way I had to look at my girlfriend and be like, yo, I'm sorry, give me 2 seconds. They think I gave Kate Middleton cancer, it seems. Or at least it felt like I did something horrendous.
I think
when-
you actually reverse manifest.
I don't know.
You have an incredible ability based on this and Jeremy Renner to like a homing missile find the thing where there's a chance you might be right, but no one will ever be able to sympathize with you or agree with you.
Because there's a world where it is really bad. There's a world where it is bad. She could have ended up dead. You know what I mean? And then it would have not been good.
Well, I think once again you're totally right that in like the panopticon of media consumption.
Ooh, dude, nice.
Exactly. It's disgusting how this whole thing was treated, and like clearly the royal family also wasn't handling it well.
It was weird.
But they checkmated you. They fully checkmated you. They rolled out the ultimate sympathy card, and there's no competing with it.
Was it not weird to like have this fake image with like fake children, like it's all photoshopped, and then put out a statement being like Kate Middleton, like Kate Middleton being like, sorry, I was just experimenting with Photoshop. Is that not weird?
No, it's clearly bullshit.
Like, I get it, it's a cancer diagnosis and you want to be private, but you could also not say anything. Like you could also just
the whole thing was weird. If the royal family wants to continue being royal, then they are subject to our scrutiny. That's part of the handshake that we have with allowing the royalty to still be royalty.
Right, like
it's the same deal when you're a celebrity and you're Timothy Chalamet flying around on private jets with Kendall Jenner, kissing each other up at Taylor Swift and Beyonce concerts. We have a handshake with you that's like, we're going to give you millions of dollars and everyone's going to adore you and you're going to be all over news magazines. But at the same time, we get to be like, what's going on with this photo?
Right.
Like, that's the deal. That's the deal that we have with you. And the royalty has been, they were celebrities before celebrities. They're the longest running celebrity family.
They are
of all time.
They're like
500 seasons.
The longest running. Yeah. It's like the royal family and then the Simpsons. It's like that's the longest running celeb family. I can't believe anyone would ever be actually upset at you for what was. By the way, it's our job to talk about bullshit every week on this fucking stream.
Our job is to be uninformed and just say crazy things.
You don't come to us for like real information. You come to us for our fucked up, like trauma-ridden point of view about anything that's going on currently. And right now, my point of view is that this is fake.
Yeah, I think
this
that's
is
fair.
Josh Brolin with a morph suit on with ping-pong balls.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, listen, the reality, there was also another TikTok I saw. Sorry, I'm going to have to bring this up. But there was another TikTok I saw where people were essentially like saying that people like us kind of digging deep into it are the ones that forced Kate Middleton to make this, to come out about her cancer.
Yes, I'm sure.
And I can't even believe how you can blame us when, again, the media had fake people. Fake, they were fake. Were they not? They were fake.
Yeah.
It wasn't them. I was right. They were fake. And they were like, yeah, they're okay. Weird. I just don't understand how they could
Yes,
play
I'm sure
us
if
like
TikTok
this.
didn't exist, there wouldn't be an insane fascination with the royals.
The only way we could ever shit on you is if there was a video that came out of Kate Middleton in the hospital, like reclined in the hospital bed, watching the Cream Team podcast, and being like, oh, I've got to get ahead of this.
Sheds a single tear.
Watching you.
Yeah, I'm watching my
There's no
Twitch stream.
Fucking way.
Dude, I did not. I'm sorry. Like, the cancer, that was out of left field. I didn't assume
Fiona
that.
wonders where I am.
No, I didn't assume that. And I
Come back of the century. They were down by like 30 points.
Dude, Hail Mary. Touchdown.
Absolutely. Field goals.
It was
galore.
a real slick move.
I think it's impressive. Although I do agree with Cass, it's a deep fake. She's curiously still. Why isn't she moving around? They should have had her do jumping jacks.
Exactly.
Gosh, I really don't want to get.
I watched the movie
this,
Into the Deep last night. It's a documentary on Netflix. They literally digitally mask someone in the movie, and a lot of people didn't even notice.
Wait. Is that the one about the guy that takes the journalist aboard the submarine?
Yes, it's horribly fucked up.
I love that documentary,
It's good,
but it is really weird because they completely deepfake someone's face in it to hide their identity.
It's not obvious for the first two shots, and then by the third shot, you're like, wait, what the fuck is happening?
Really?
Yeah.
It's really interesting how they did that, and like after a while, you just go, that's that person's face.
Yeah, whatever. She's got a weird blurry face. It happens.
It's a great documentary if you guys haven't seen it. It's he's like the Elon Musk of, I don't know, what country was he from? Like Denmark or something?
Well, they speak Danish, so yeah, probably.
Very, very interesting documentary about a sociopath, billionaire. I don't know if he was a billionaire, but he was like a tech scientist, rich guy.
He was like a professional
Richard Branson type
tech
guy.
explorer, basically.
Yeah. Yes, and he basically took aboard this. She was a journalist for Wired magazine, I think, and he was like, yeah, I can. He built his own submarine, and he was like, yeah, I want to come aboard the submarine. I'll show you, and you can write your article about it. And then she was never seen again.
Jesus.
He just murders her and tortures her, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
He's like a total. The crazy thing is that because they were filming him up to when it happened for a different documentary,
Yeah.
they have all this footage of him just telling on
So
himself
much
in
fun.
such
Oh,
creepy
no, no,
ways.
Yeah.
No.
And then like one shot, you're like, I don't know, there was like, I don't know if it was like a hatchet or whatever that was in
Oh,
the
wait,
background.
I saw this.
Yeah.
I saw this. Yeah, the hatchet brought it back. Yes, I did see this.
It was like in the background in one shot, and then the next
Oh,
shot
no,
it wasn't
I saw that
in there.
a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're
Really
I will
good.
say, if any of us ever kill anyone, though, there is a lot of footage of us saying some pretty questionable
dude,
things.
I'm telling you, we have a problem.
You can
We have a
manipulate
problem.
anything I've said to. I can commit any
I-
crime, and it would be
yeah.
believable based on
It's-
everything I've
Just
said
put some
on this
bassy
podcast.
music under you
It's
saying it.
truly unfortunate, like with the amount of audio you guys can rip off of us. Like, I mean, that's insane.
All right, so to put it to bed, the controversy is, well, it's still going. We don't think this is real, and we can't wait
well,
to see her with a shaved head. And then even then,
don't say
I'm telling
that.
you, even then, I think it'll be a bald cap. So that was distasteful.
No, but
I
just
regret
feel,
saying it.
I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, people are saying this is now AI deepfake. Because the slats. Because
There we
the
go.
slats.
Let's
No,
run
no.
with it.
I'm
Well,
not
Because of
gonna
the
say it.
slats?
Because of
Wait,
the
hold on.
slats
I didn't
and
hear about the slats.
The slats and then the ring that disappears in a minute 14 and stuff. It's just like things that, again, I'm not going to.
I knew
I'm
you
not,
had
Why
it.
don't they deepfake the hands? You can just have a model with a ring.
I'm
knew
not,
you
I'm not,
had it in
no,
you,
I'm
dude.
not, I'm not even going to comment on it.
I will say
Doesn't
it was.
matter.
If I was them, I would not have had her stay as still as like a D-ID, like AI still image being deepfaked. I would have had her just be. I'd have her be moving a little
I have
bit.
nothing else to say.
I would have had her speed skating, and every time she passes, she says a little bit of what's going
It's
on.
fine. It's no, she really has cancer, and this sucks, and I'm sorry about that.
There's no way to know.
There's actually no way to know because I also think, you know.
We'd have to taste her blood. Just like you taste that Topo Chico, you get a little hit of the metal in there.
You know, they'll be fine. They have all the doctors on her. Like apparently, it seems like
I hope they'll be fine. I certainly don't wish
yeah.
cancerous death upon Kate Middleton.
you know, and that's okay. Like you know, a lot of people, you know, we all have a little cancer in us. I think.
They have access to the best medical treatment, and they
Yeah.
might have like give her some stuff that's like just not out yet.
Yeah, no, they have the cancer. They have
The cure.
the cure. They just aren't giving it to us because
like
they're
Joe
making more
Pfizer is
money.
over there right now.
Yeah,
He's like,
they're making more
"You're gonna
money.
love this shit."
They're making more money with us, you know, on treatments. So why the hell would they give us the cure for cancer? Again, that's just my opinion.
That's right.
That's
it's
my
a conspiracy.
opinion.
They give it to the royalty to keep that reptile blood, that lineage going.
Yeah,
so
I
that
had
the
a
seasons
cancer
continue.
scare. I had a
You
cancer
did?
scare. Yeah, when I was 18, because of my hip thing. Because I have a lot of cysts in my body,
Whoa.
and the cyst that was eating my bone, my hip bone, was it was pretty bad, and they were like, we have to test it for cancer, like to see if it's like a
A
cancerous
cyst was eating your hip bone.
shit.
my femoral head, and that's why, like my hip was about to collapse when I was 18.
Jesus.
So I had to undergo insane. I had 2 full-blown surgeries where I'm like in the hospital for weeks. I had 4 other surgeries on it that
I
was
just
like
take my cap off.
right. No, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
crazy.
But we were able to save the hip. I'm probably gonna have arthritis in a couple years.
Fuck.
But
You're very young to have arthritis.
But you have a one wheel.
But I
Yeah.
have a one wheel, and also I didn't have to do a hip replacement at 18, and that's really was the main goal. Was because you have to get it replaced every like 10, 15 years. So
Whoa.
Damn.
that would have been a lot of.
You're like one of
know,
those kids from Mad Max. You're aging super fast.
I was
Yeah.
aging super fast.
That's
but,
like a mattress. You gotta get a new one.
But
every...
luckily enough, it was a benign cyst. But it was still a very extensive surgery that I had to do when I was 18 and had to go to college. I was definitely the handicapped kid.
You can make arthritis hot again.
Yeah,
can
I
do.
could. I
You
could
can become
like,
the spokesperson for
I
it.
could like bling out my cane or whatever. I don't know.
Dude, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys aware of the rap civil war that's going on right now?
Oh, because Kendrick says, fuck the top 3. It's just me.
I don't know if you get this has been so fun for me because
It's begun. The
I,
Civil
as
War
an
has begun.
uneducated
The rosters are stacked.
And I'm not gonna lie.
40-year-old man, love a rap beef because I never understand what's happening.
And there's just names that you've never heard
It's
of.
like, but this goes deep, and I gotta tell you, when Kendrick and Future and Metro Boomin dropped this song a few days ago, I couldn't stop listening to it. Have you heard it?
Of
It's pretty good.
course.
It's so good.
Heroes and Villains was maybe better, but
And I'm being told it's the hottest feature of the year.
is it?
And I had to figure out, shit, it's the Royals.
Oh no! V!
Get on the
Yeah, get under this picnic table.
I think that helicopter was that Citizen app notification I saw. That's why I pulled it down because I saw I saw an insane Citizen.
This app is crazy. It also lets me know how many pedophiles have moved into the
Yeah.
neighborhood,
Ooh,
and
it
it's
keeps
cool.
saying- it just keeps on saying
actually, they don't,
111
actually,
every
they
time.
don't give you information. You have to get the plus for that. They don't give you the information. They
Yeah,
just
you can go to
tell
Megan's Law. By the way, if you have Citizen, it tells you pedophiles moved in next door. Do not sign up for Citizen Plus. Just go to meganslawwebsite.com, okay?
Yeah, you're right.
And check it every day.
You're right.
I check it every day. It goes, he's here, he's here,
He's
he's
here,
here,
he's here.
he's in the house.
He's in the house.
He's right behind you. He's inside you?
It's inside you? Oh,
There is so the rap civil war is going on.
Okay.
This white gentleman here is
Okay.
in the know. He knows exactly what's going on.
All right, let's see.
Because I did hear about it, but I did not get into it.
This is the greatest beef over the last 3 decades. So just a quick summary of the beef. Metro Boomin has been publicly
Metro
showing
Boomin?
his dislike for Drake. Now this has been going on for the past couple months on Twitter, but it hasn't really evolved into anything.
Okay.
Now last night on the album, this man Kendrick Lamar dropped one of the craziest and most straightforward disses I think I've ever seen, calling out Drake and J. Cole. Keep in mind, Future is on that song too. Now, Future and Drake have beef because they were supposed to drop What a Time to Be Alive 2, but Drake dropped Her Loss with 21. Keep in mind, 21 used to be partners with Metro Boomin.
Okay,
goes
keeping
deep.
that in
Now, I'm
mind.
not going to lie. There's a lot more side storylines going on, but this is kind of the main gist of the beef. And it is looking good. We got the 2016 Warriors on this side. This is one of the most stacked starting fives I've ever seen. And we got the 2016 Cavs over here. Now, I'm not going to lie. This starting five is wiping this starting five.
Oh,
but
shit.
OVO and Dreamville got some manpower. So this is
What are you
actually a
saying?
really close battle, and it's going to come down to 2 people. First is where Young Thug stands on this.
I gotta know. I
And
gotta
next
know.
is where Travis Scott stands on this.
Ooh.
Now, I'm starting to think Travis is on Team Future. Number 1, he's fam with Kanye, but number 2, he wanted this song played at Rolling Loud. So that makes me think, does Travis Scott have beef with Drake? Now, the craziest part is Kendrick Lamar brought Prince from the dead to run this fade, calling out Michael Jackson in the process.
Oh,
So
no.
we literally got people coming back from the dead for this beef.
This is all time.
Now, I know in the next few weeks, we're going to be seeing a whole lot more.
It's just like
shots
light
being
skin
thrown,
versus dark
and
skin.
the teams are going to get settled out even more. Metro
the
Boomin
light skin
tweeted.
wars.
Yeah, the light skin
aside.
wars.
So to wrap things up, we got Future versus Drake. That storyline's crazy. We got Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. That's self-explanatory.
Of course.
Most interesting storyline is Metro Boomin versus 21. I
There's
wanna
just a
keep
white
up
guy
on
way
this
in the
one.
background.
And then we
Yeah,
also
wait.
got
Oh,
Prince
that's Michael
versus
Jackson.
Jackson.
No, the other
This is
guy.
an insane
That guy
situation,
kinda looks like
and
Will
I'm
Neff.
guaranteed
Yeah.
Who is that?
Or like a
Will
country
Neff
music
somehow.
singer I've never
I
heard
would
of.
not be surprised if
long
Will Neff was
time.
somehow
Appears
involved.
somehow
Expecting-
involved.
We got Will Neff on the side of Kanye for some reason.
Fuck Kendrick Lamar.
So
Okay, so there's another video in there that I put in, but essentially, what I love from this is the this is like sport.
Yeah.
You know how like guys that are. This gets into what exactly Kendrick is saying and why
Yeah,
it's a
can
diss.
I- yeah,
because
I
when I
wanna
first listened to it,
understand.
I was like,
I-
"Oh, that's cool," but I had no idea what any of it meant.
I honestly, anytime I listen to that, I never think, oh, there's some like,
Fear kind of.
sorry, there's some kind of like issue that they're addressing. I never really think that.
That's the
so-
beauty in what they're doing, man.
Yeah, I
That's the
don't-
beauty in what they're doing. There's always something going on behind the scenes, and I like to watch it like athletes are on the field. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I analyze and I watch the people do. Like, these guys are essentially Sports Center because they
Right.
go through and tell you exactly what the plays are.
Right,
And
the
I go at
starting
home and I
five.
go, I'm Kendrick all the way.
Yeah. No, it helps you. It helps you pick a side. Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to
Yeah,
break
This
this
guy,
down?
it's not too
Okay.
long. This guy gives you a little bit of insight on what Kendrick. This is for all you guys out there that that aren't up to speed on what the Civil War.
But there's no like Tim Robinson white guy explaining it to us.
No.
This is a white guy explaining it. Yeah,
these fucking rappers are going crazy.
You might have missed in Kendrick Lamar's Like That verse.
These niggas talking out of their neck. Don't put no coffin out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for threats.
Like most
Okay,
of Kendrick's
here's
verse,
why
this
this is
opening
genius.
line addresses Drake and J. Cole's first-person shooter, where the two take turns boasting about being the GOATs, which Kendrick took personally. Kendrick's opening bar warns them to watch their mouths, with the word coffin likely alluding to J. Cole's opening bar on first-person shooter, returning her song to a funeral.
Isn't
But also
this
notice
hilarious?
how coffin is a homophone for coughing, which relates to the neck and mouth, and plays on the idea that someone coughing threatens to get you sick.
Wait, no. There's actually no way he thinks of this. There's actually no way he thinks of this.
This is a
The
play on
comments
both
are like,
checks as in
Kendrick
money
watches
and
this
blue
video to see what his
verification checks
songs
in
mean.
media. The underlying message being that there's a lot of dummies with money and or online clout. Both don't mean anything if you're not respected like Kendrick is. But Goofies with
that
a
one's a
check
little-
is also a Drake
yeah.
diss, with Goofy being
That one's
a
a deep
cartoon
cut.
dog,
Dude,
a play
Goofy.
on
Remember,
For All My Dog,
we were
and the
called
check
Goofy?
being the
Oh,
logo
yeah,
for
that's
Nike,
true, we were
who drew a
called
collab-
Goofy.
Oh, shit.
Kendrick is
Kendrick's
calling
going Looney
Goofy,
Tunes.
a
Yeah,
non-breathing
Disney.
dog,
Looney Tunes.
popular but not feared.
Picture of Goofy. Wait, I'm sorry. Why did he go with this picture of Goofy?
Yeah, no,
I
that
have
was
to go back.
actually
Yeah.
insane.
But not feared. It's popular.
What? Did he make this himself?
Dude, it's sponsored by Disney. It's got the logo in the top right.
But not feared.
Niggas clicking up, but turn not be legit. No 40 water. Tell 'em.
Here, Kendrick undermines the authenticity of Cole and Drake's partnership with wordplay on the cousins Be Legit and E40, aka 40 Water, who are in a
Okay.
group called The Click. But Kendrick is also nodding to the beat he's rhyming over, which uses the same sample source as E40's song Look at Me.
Okay.
For all your dogs getting buried. That's a K with all these nines. He gon' see Pet Cemetery, nigga.
In these final lines, we get a direct reference to Drake's For All My Dogs, with Kendrick claiming to bury those dogs like Stephen King's horror novel Pet Cemetery. But this line is a triple entendre. First, K is for Kendrick, a 10,
triple.
surrounded by 9s, Drake and Cole. Second, K is AK, surrounded by the much smaller 9mm. Finally, K plus 9 makes
Genius.
K9, tying a bow on the dog motif.
Tying a
but also
bow.
notice
There's
how getting
actually
buried
no
and
way that
cemetery in
Kendrick's
these final
missing
lines
this. There's
call all
actually
the
no
way
way
back
that-
to
Well,
I-
there's
I
a reason
don't-
he's the
Don't
GOAT,
quote-
dude.
These
I
guys
don't
wanted to be
believe it.
Shakespeare professors, but they just got they knew it wasn't cool
yeah,
enough.
no, literally. There's actually
They want to
no
discuss
fucking
romantic
way.
poetry for 12
Kendrick
hours.
only comes out with music like once every blue moon, so he has time to get this
Yeah,
deep and stuff.
maybe that's true. That's true.
So everyone was waiting for Drake's response. I think Drake posted on Instagram like, "I ain't responding," because you kind of fall into Kendrick's trap. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like chess. How?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like checkers, but there are like, if Drake responds, then Kendrick's already got a response lined up,
Yeah.
and it draws him in because he's done this with like Pusha T. Like, there's like all
but
these
I
different
also
versions.
I also think like I don't think Kendrick has. I don't think he has so much beef that I think he's just saying it as like a. I think he's just making commentary
The
on it.
only thing he's saying is, I'm better at rapping than
Yeah,
you.
like-
Just in the most
But
complicated
that's
ways you can
all
think
rap
of.
is like them like one-upping each other. Like I feel like that's kind of what it is, right?
Yes. I mean, I think
Or-
I do enjoy that, by the way. I'm not trying to say he should be doing that. I
It's
do
like
think
a
it's so
rap
funny, though, for
cipher.
everyone to be like, "Ah!"
But it's like it's like a cipher, right? Where one has a line and then the next one had a line. It's like you're one-upping each other, and then it's hype like that, right?
Yeah, it is a great form of like, if the actual Civil War was fought via diss tracks,
That would be insane.
the art that we could have got
Oh,
from that.
oh,
Instead, just a bunch of
absolutely.
Americans died.
Yeah, no, it was just a bunch of murders.
If the South had just consistently just been like, we're better than the North.
Yeah,
Right,
Why, we
right.
swear.
But everyone's like, oh, that beat was
Yeah.
like not cool.
Yeah.
They had some pretty good slavery puns.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. K equals KKK
Yeah.
equals.
Yeah, what Robert E. Lee is referencing here is a homophone.
Yeah, right.
So I think this is all very fun, and I don't know where it goes from here, but there's like this guy who made a sketch about I have to find it, but
Yeah.
Can you? It might be worth because it's very
like,
funny
yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
Put in
On TikTok?
Metro Boomin, Future Kendrick, and it should be one of the top videos. It's like a
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, maybe on YouTube.
Okay.
Because it is essentially what it's like for somebody who's a fan of all these guys to initially hear this song.
Right.
Okay, scroll down. Scroll. Keep scrolling, baby. I gotta find it. It's in my YouTube history here.
Okay,
Hang on.
find it.
Let me find it while
I
you
like
guys
that
stall.
the end result, the consequence of this is that all of them continue to make millions of dollars.
Oh, they are all fine. They are all fine. There is no. I truly don't even believe there's a beef necessarily. I
Okay,
think.
can you search how J. Cole fans?
Okay.
How J. Cole fans. Okay, enter.
How J. Cole fans were after
the
they...
second one. Okay, so this is how they woke up.
Oh,
You guys should
I
check
love
this out.
RDC.
But start it from the
Started from
yeah
the
there,
top.
and then
All
here we
right.
go. Please enjoy this. This is great.
Oh, you have to switch the. Scene.
Oh, whoops. A guy just woke up. What? It's not switching. Damn it. Okay, sorry, guys.
Yeah, start it there.
Stupid ass. Come on, man. It's friendly competition, bro.
No, it's not friendly this time, bro.
What are you talking about?
They really dissed. He dissed them.
You talking about K-Dot?
Yes.
Mr. Morale.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Morale, bro. He got morals and shit. That nigga not doing that shit for real, bro. He's
that's why I
kidding
thought
around.
too. That's
They
why
best friends, nigga.
No, that's why I thought he's a big stepper right now, bro. He really dissed them.
Oh my God, bro. Let me hear, bro. Come on, bro. Waking me up for this. Come on. Who beat is this?
That's Metro. It's Metro beat. Metro and Future.
Boy, Metro Future and Kendrick Lamar jumping?
Well, they just Drake too.
Wait. Let me hear. Play. Why that beat so hard? No, something not right. No, he's talking about Cole right there. He talking about Cole. Cole say he be walking around with a stick. No, it's up. No. K-Dot, no.
Why are you fully clear?
Cause I knew something was up, bro. I couldn't sleep right. No, hell no. Man, what the fuck is the hillbillies doing, bro? No, bro, PG Lane, bro. I followed y'all. This what you doing, bro? They want to jump and shit. We got, okay, who is it? We got Cole, we got Drake. 21 there probably jump in, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
All of Dreamville. Bro, I swear to God, bro, Metro better stop cheating and make a beat for everybody, bro. Something not right, bro. I'm telling you, something not right.
Don't even worry about it. I'm already leaving, bro.
What?
Ain't no big three, it's the big me. I know you heard it.
Man, I'm telling you, bro, Cole coming back, bro.
You're not ready for Coach Kid. You're not ready for Coach.
Yes, he is. Let's fucking go, bro. I'm telling you right now, you can go fight for your mouth, nigga. Damn, man, the fucking shit ruining friendships, bro. Come on, man.
A big shout out to RDC
RDC
World 1.
They're so funny.
I also appreciate how to insult each other. They basically have to like know how each other's asshole smells. It's like they've listened to all of their stuff.
They know exactly how to hit
like,
them
oh my
hard.
God, he referenced the 5th track on his 4th
But it's also
album.
yeah, right. No, they have to know they have to know their competition so hard. It's literally the keep your friends close but your enemies closer.
Yeah, they move exit from like a 13-hour listening session
Literally.
to
And
the
they're
other
like,
person's
I got
stuff.
it. I know how to hit him. I know how to hit him.
There was a shot of like that night of Drake coming out of a club. They're like, here's Drake leaving the club to go straight to the studio. He's got his headphones, and they use a still where he's like headphones are in, and he's got a real somber look on his face, like he just heard the diss track. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here comes Drake! Like he's got to go respond. So this whole thing is the economy of rap disses and responses, and the content made around it is
so
fascinating
funny.
to me, and it's really funny.
This is really funny. I mean, yeah, it's now I have to now that I know this, I now have to listen to it deeper, in a more deep way.
I also like how there's people who complain like modern rap beats suck because none of them actually kill each other.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I do think this is an improvement. Like just
I
let
mean,
them rap
that
at
is
each other.
definitely an improvement. It feels like the last person to actually do that was P. Diddy. And then
I feel like it was coming back with a lot of these SoundCloud rappers, like them getting murdered, like XXX.
Oh
Yeah.
It was kind of
Nipsey
coming
Hussle,
back.
like
I
a
mean,
lot of
what
these
was
guys.
the guy? What was the guy? Quavo and the fucking guy. Fuck. He died. Someone shot him, right? Or he died?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of those like SoundCloud.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
These
What
guys.
I don't think he's dead.
What was it?
You want me to look it up? I don't know.
Take off. Yeah,
Oh.
Takeoff and then Quavo, right? Aren't they brothers or something? I forgot.
I will say I am on team Kung Fu Kenny. I've been a fan of Kendrick's work for a long time, and I don't like Drake because
the Migos.
The Drake seems a little it's a little too poppy. I don't like how mainstream. I like a fucking underground Kung Fu Kenny.
I just haven't put on a Drake song in the last 8 years where I'm like, ooh, this one's hitting me really well.
Guys,
It just sounds like a Drake song.
I think girls like him more.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, yeah, but Drake never came off as hard, right? Like,
I don't think he
Drake
has
always,
to. He is a pop star. He's just
He's an actor, dude.
But
He was
Drake-
in a wheelchair in Degrassi High.
But Drake has never come out, like, even him being a part of this beef, to me, I'm like, dude, Drake has never established himself as, like, a hard rapper like you guys
Oh,
are
by the way,
fucking
yes,
talking
Psychore makes a good point. He grooms underage girls.
he like grooms
what's her name,
cops.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, he's just a light skin and he's just like grooming.
He had a
people
son
and,
that
like,
he
I was
didn't
just about to
acknowledge.
say that.
Yeah. he's
Part of
just-
this is he was forced to acknowledge his son because he got dissed in a track by Pusha T, I think.
Like his bastard son?
Yeah.
Oh,
and,
wow.
and
I
then he
think
had to
he's
come
just a
out and
little,
like say, yeah, I do have a bastard son, and now I'm his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I have to give him the house when I die.
I feel like I just feel like Drake has always been like kind of a guy just making pop music. Yeah, it's not like
Well,
I
he thinks
appreciate
he's hard.
They're doing like a full
He
feudal
does?
lord transition from like warriors on the battlefield to just weird like Shakespearean nobles that bite their thumbs at each other, and I'm in support of that.
I will say if wherever Travis lands, and I think we all know where Travis is going to land, but Travis is one.
Where's he gonna land?
Oh, he's going to land on Metro
on the
Boomin
side.
And,
Oh, okay.
absolutely. No,
Okay.
because Travis is like a goat, bro. He's fucking
Is he?
good. I think he's really
Didn't a bunch
good.
of people die at his concert and he didn't even give a shit?
I know, but then you're talking about Drake grooming kids, and
Well, think
you
about
know.
how hard that concert was going.
Dude, it went
I
so
mean,
hard
yeah,
people
I mean,
died.
like Travis. Yeah, Travis is known to like go hard. So I don't know, something about.
I think
don't know.
Lil Wayne needs to.
Dude,
once Lil
Lil
Wayne
Wayne-
enters the chat, it'll
I
go.
saw a TikTok recently of Lil Wayne, and I was like, dude, who are you? It was like such a weird TikTok. This guy has taken. Yo, Lil Wayne has
People
a
respect
weird,
Lil Wayne, dude. He comes hard
Really?
with the lyrics. Yeah, he's a lyricist.
Really?
People, yeah, he's much
Better
more-
wear that
recently?
latex. You don't want that late text.
There you go.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite
People
Lil
respect
Wayne
him, dude.
lyrics.
People respect him. All right, so let's move on from Civil War and let's get into conservative right-wing actors.
Okay.
There is a guy who was on the show Yellowstone
Oh yes.
who was just recently pulled off a plane because he wouldn't sit next to a passenger who had a mask on.
He didn't feel safe.
He didn't feel
Dude.
safe. There is a video of him.
What do you mean he didn't feel safe? What does that even mean?
He doesn't feel safe.
Yeah. Safety is important.
Safety is
What
very
does that
important.
even
Another click for TMZ. Here we go.
You know, my social media people tell me that you like me face to face. Well, you know what? I can't say face to face what I want. Like, I just got kicked off a plane in, where the hell am I at?
Dude, this guy's
Houston, Texas. Because I told them that I didn't feel comfortable sitting next to somebody with a mask on. Yeah, I've been drinking. I've been sitting in the airport for 3 hours. Yeah, I've
He
been
didn't need to say it.
I
He
ain't
did not
drunk.
need to say it.
But they throw me off the plane because I'm drunk. Because you people won't stand up and tell everybody what bullshit this is. I just told them I didn't feel comfortable about sitting next to somebody that had to wear a mask. And I'm off the plane.
Oh, keep
Yes.
cooking.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've been
damn. You
drinking.
should have kept going.
Yeah, I've been drinking.
It's unreal how
Oh
long it takes
my
him to
God.
say the word mask. Like these guys that are so anti-mask, it's kind of ironic that when they say it, it's like an extra 1.5 beats longer than.
Well, yeah, they
and
don't
I
wanna
want to sit
even-
next to a person wearing a mask.
They're like, it's like, yeah, right. What is?
Mask.
I.
Well, in their head, they're saying N-word, but
Yeah, right. But to me, I'm so confused as to what this guy, obviously he's fucked up, but like what he like why is the mask such a problem if someone else is wearing it?
Also, just one of
Like,
these guys
what?
that's probably not really acting in his show. He's like just the guy.
He just
is
shows
just
up
that
drunk.
Guy. Yeah.
And they're like, please just read it line by line. We'll cover
Yeah,
No, I
I've
bet
been
he's so
drinking.
I bet he's so hard to work with. I can't even imagine.
Yeah, I've been drinking. I like how the whole time he's like, "They just called me out." He did not need to say he'd been
Because
drinking.
and then he's like pointing at them like, you social media people, you social media are the reason because no one's standing up.
I love how you're trying to keep your like country authenticity by being like, well, social media people tell me
Yeah,
like
right.
you're too good for it, but you have social media
But you
people.
literally have social media people. The
Face to
thing that's
face.
keeping you employed, like literally, just go fuck yourself.
This guy, if he didn't have that role, I think he would just be chasing like
goose, like geese?
just like minorities in a big red truck.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he would
He'd
just
be
be
at
on
the
a dirt
border.
road.
He'd be on the border. He'd be one of those guys.
And he'd stop
there.
and be like, "This is sundown town."
Yeah, no, he really would.
He would just be
really
like a
would.
conservative TikToker with like
But
8
that's-
GoFundMes.
But that's actually, that's actually scary because then he gets booked on a role like Yellowstone, which is basically that, right? Is that not
That's
the
right.
character?
This is my America. I get
So
to
he's-
live it every day.
So
on
not
set.
only is he like not method acting, but it's actually just him. And he's on a popular show about basically that, right? Or
Yeah.
that, conversation and world.
Well, if he plays his
And-
cards right, he could ride this to like a Destiny debate or something.
And he gets daily he gets
I gotta know what's
praised.
going on with Destiny.
Dude, I think I have a problem with like shows. This goes back into the things I've been saying as like we don't need shows about like slavery. Like, you know what I mean? Like we don't have to go
What do you mean? Dude, we
back
can't
to-
forget it. Otherwise, we're doomed to repeat
I
it.
know, but things like Yellowstone, I'm just like, bro, what?
Is Yellowstone a show about slavery?
No, it's not. It's more like, isn't it like cowboy era or like ranch
Yeah, I think it's
shit?
down home American
Racism
values.
was it was
but
when
you know,
racism
like-
was fully legal.
But yeah, exactly. But like those types of people, like you're like these types of people are exactly what we think they are. You know what I mean? But they're like
we
they're
can't.
not.
We have to have those shows. We've got to have shows
I
about the
just don't
Holocaust
like
or
it.
movies because we'll repeat it. Otherwise, I'll look at you and I'll be like, "Can I buy your ass?"
No,
Yeah.
I just think that.
How do I know
a
movies
lot of
prestigious
shows,
if it's not about the Holocaust
Okay,
or slavery?
but then how about not have this? Because Yellowstone's got like 60,000 seasons. Like I think it would have been enough to have 2 or 3 seasons. Why is it still going?
Kevin Costner in an open field is it's a never-ending well of content.
Yeah.
I
Just
don't
dust
know.
and dirt blowing around him
Yeah.
and a hat.
I don't know,
Yeah, I guess we
something
should be
about
heading
that.
back. Like
Yeah.
that line delivered in an open field by Kevin Costner is worthy of at least awards consideration.
And like a hot 35-year-old woman, they're acting like it's 50.
There's something there that like there is a conversation to be had. Give me a little bit, and I'll come back with more arguments on why I do see this actually falling into racism
Sure.
and engaging and putting us like I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it.
What it is, I think what you're sort of alluding to is the nostalgia for an old
The
America.
Yes,
Yeah, for sure.
Yes,
Which
nostalgia
is-
is a good word.
which
The
is
word, yes.
Like, oh, remember when we used
You're
to ride
glorifying-
horses, we worked with our
Yes,
hands, and we
exactly.
hated black
Exactly.
people.
You're glorifying a
And
time.
indigenous people.
That's exactly it.
Well, Kevin
You're
Costner is just like a white daddy who handles
Yeah,
it.
yeah, and the reason you're making it so positive now because. But that wasn't really how it went, right? Like now they're making it more positive, it's more entertaining and all of that. And then, I think it also kind of leads into like, that's exactly
The newer
what it
version
is.
of it is
That's
like
exactly
the
what
Kevin
it is.
Costner character. I've never seen Yellowstone, but the newer version of this is the hero white cowboy guy.
Yeah.
His best pal is a Native American.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
and
You're
they both
making
teach each other
you're doing
about-
you're giving it a positive twist.
Yeah.
But you're also not telling them that it wasn't like that.
He's like,
actually.
oh, I'll let you sleep in the barn.
Yeah,
You're my best pal.
Yeah, you're such a hero for that. Yes, it's
You
that.
can use my horses.
It's like, oh, dude, you're just
stay
being
away
a
from my daughter.
Oh, cool. You're just being like an actual normal human being because
Yeah.
they were literally getting killed every day. Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
Yellowstone is
Exactly
set in
it.
present day, by the way.
Here's
That's-
another trend I've noticed in representation
Yeah.
in media. The like villainous number 2 is
Yes.
always a very hot lesbian.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
that started like 10 years ago and it's still going strong.
And she
Yeah.
owns a bordello.
Yeah.
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 No, that is, I did notice that too. Yeah, what is up with that too?
Yeah, like John Wick. Even in the Meg, there's like a really hot chick who ends up being kind of the bad guy.
John Wick had it twice. They had it multiple times. John Wick. You know, it's something you want representation, but you want them to be hard, but they can't be feminine hard. They can be a little more mask hard, and if you put a mask woman on a screen, they have to be a lesbian, or else it won't make any sense.
I see.
The idea is
something like that, right?
A boss babe woman that's a lesbian is like it's double against the grain, right? It's like she's a boss, which means she's had to be as bad as the men to get worse to get to that position, and a lesbian, she's got to fight against that extra tier.
And then usually right before John Wick shoots her in the head, she's like, make him pay. So you get that she kind of like turned at the last
second. Right.
Oh, she's cool.
She's cool, actually. She's cool. Yeah, you know, it actually, there is this amusement park in Florida, which my girlfriend was talking to me about, called Busch Gardens.
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah, I've been there.
So when she was talking about it, me and my brother, we like looked it up and stuff, and we were looking at the map. And the map it kind of leads into this. The map was basically like African themed. So things are like, it's like the Congo area, the Edge of Africa area, like all of this, and then in the corner, Sesame Street. And then a part of me was like, you know, it's so weird because somehow that makes it more racist that there's Sesame Street. And then my brother was like, yeah, because they're from the Bronx.
Yeah.
Like Sesame Street is like like something about that. I was like, I can't put my finger on it, but the fact that they have all African themed islands and whatever, or like Congo, Djibouti, and then fucking all of these things, Edge of Africa, and then they have Sesame Street in the corner.
Yeah.
Something about that's like, oh, it still fits the theme, but because they put Sesame Street, it made it even more racist.
Well, that's why they were constantly asking for directions in the theme song, because they had to go all the way to fucking Africa.
It's here. So there's Jungala, Congo, Pantopia,
Dude,
like Nairobi.
I fed a fucking giraffe at this place.
Morocco.
They got Morocco. Huh?
Egypt, Edge of Africa. You know, all of this weird, and then like...
Where's Sesame Street?
Right there, in the corner. Sesame Street, Safari of Fun. Something about that, I was like, that's racist, because why do they put Sesame Street? Like, right?
Well,
like,
it's by the Bird Garden.
It's
so
by
maybe
the
it's for
Bird
Big
Gardens. Something about that blew my mind, because I was just like,
They've separated it from Africa a little bit with the Bird Gardens and Stanleyville.
Also Stanleyville right there, right, which I'm confused about, but right next to Tigris, but it's like there's Egypt, Morocco, Nairobi, and then Edge of Africa. Like they couldn't give that one a country. Then there's Congo up there.
So is this whole park like Africa themed?
I'm assuming so, right? I'm looking at Busch Gardens.
Stanleyville.
I don't understand what this is.
Something about a bunch of Americans like riding roller coasters in an African themed
amusement
park.
I don't understand that.
Weird.
I'm assuming
we're not going to go to the real country.
I'm assuming probably because they do have like animals, right? Like you can go and see like a giraffe, right? So I'm assuming they were like, oh, let's make it jungle African theme.
Yeah.
But putting Sesame Street there, something about that was a little, I don't know what it was, but I couldn't put my finger on it. And then we were talking about it. I'm like, yeah. Sesame Street is definitely for like ethnics. Like I don't know. There's something there.
Whoa.
There's something ethnic about Sesame Street, and I think it's because
there are all sorts of colors put together.
I don't know, but it's a little more. There's something
vampires.
there. There's
a
lot of
Big Bird. What race is Big Bird? If we had to put one on,
there's something there with Sesame Street.
I think he's Nordic.
Good Nordic.
Yeah.
I'd say Nordic, possibly. German.
Yeah, he's tall. He's really tall.
Yeah, tall.
I'm not crazy for this, guys. I think there's a connection here. I'm telling you. There's a weird thing.
Well, Sesame Street was designed to like try to appeal to as broad of a swath of kids as possible.
But I don't think it was.
A grouch is universal to every culture.
You know why? Because the way they were portrayed, like they were again in New York, in the Bronx, like something like inner city kids there was a lot of like puppets that were like really hinting at inner city. Like,
well, I mean, they were trying to make it inclusive. I think even back in the 70s.
Yeah. So to me, I'm like, that's great. Love that. Something about putting it in Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens is a pretty wild place.
I don't know.
I used to live real close to Busch Gardens. Actually, that's Tampa Bay. I think. No, I lived like a couple hours away from Busch Gardens, but we went a lot. I did feed a giraffe there at one time, and you guys know my feelings about giraffes. I think they're the sexiest animal by a mile.
Yeah,
and,
I get it.
You did.
Yeah, I recommend it if you're in Tampa for whatever reason.
Yeah, no, I don't know. That was just something I brought up, but that it goes back into the Yellowstone thing where there's something inherently racist about this, but like because
well,
no
I think
one
what makes
knows
Yellowstone racist is all the racist people
No,
in it
yes,
and the racist people
but
who watch it.
But it's like what Cass was saying. It was like glorifying the old America when they shouldn't be doing that. They should not be glorifying it. If you're gonna educate someone and we don't want to lose history, then educate. Don't glorify that. And don't give it 20 plus fucking seasons. Jesus Christ.
It's a show that, you know, there's like you go, oh, those are real men. They like stack bales of hay. These are alpha males. Now there is a
if they thought going down on their wife would like make their face melt off.
Yeah, I'd never do that.
Right.
There is an alpha male boot camp that you can spend $10,000 to get into, and essentially, you sit in a classroom. A guy teaches you how to be alpha. This is a little bit of a taste of what this class is like.
Oh my God, I can't.
Taste of the good life.
Oh, this is gonna make me.
Look at each other. Look to your left and to your right.
Wait, why is this
More
so
than
many
60% will not be here fucking Friday. I guarantee it. Look around. Look at each other. Look to your left and to your right. More than 60% will not be here fucking Friday. I guarantee it. And I'll make sure of it. I'll make sure you earn the right to be here every fucking second. Because I see in your fucking eyes that most of you don't fucking belong here.
All the axes on
And I'll
the
be
wall.
dead. I'll take this fucking knife off my fucking waist and carve this fucking tattoo off my fucking hand before I let any of you fucking bitches show up here on Friday for the graduation. I see in your fucking eyes already.
Pretty alpha.
Your fucking souls are mine.
No.
He got so angry he went Shang Tsung at the end of it.
No,
A
no, that's a
3-day boot
sketch.
camp?
That's a sketch.
It makes it seem like, you know, you're at the you're in the Marines. It's like 6 months from now you'll all graduate. No, it's like it's Tuesday. We're talking about Friday.
Yeah, like I'm also like this isn't real, right? That's a sketch.
I like that he didn't know what he wanted to say. He just knew that he had to keep going up. So he just kept stumbling over his words like, I'll take my fucking knife out of my belt.
my belt. I'm gonna carve something in my arm.
I will fuck you
I will
up.
fuck you up. What the fuck was that?
I
Cass?
love how I don't know what's going on with the axes, but I have to imagine every student has an axe, and every time somebody quits, they pull their axe down.
They throw it into their head.
That person does not get a refund. It's still 10 grand. You can see they all got really nice backpacks, by the way. But I'm assuming all they do is teach you just how to be the like uber alpha male, and Friday graduation, everyone just butt fucks each other.
I mean, it must be because
We all take turns being the top.
I also love how there's like a 0% chance they're trying to lose anyone. They like want all of their money as much as they can.
Well, they make it so no refunds. You quit, that's on you.
Yeah, but they want you back. There's probably 8 other courses they're trying to sell you.
He has to, and you know, in that first hour of class, that guy has to put on a show like that to like set the tone.
Yeah.
And has to scare them into like thinking, oh man, if I come out of this alive, I'll truly have transformed into the alpha butterfly I've always meant to be.
It's so sad to me that if 90% of these guys just calm down and talk to a woman like they talk to their friends, they probably would get laid and none of this would be an issue.
Right. No, literally, if they just like, you're so right, Case, and like maybe even a therapist, just like be a little bit more in touch with their feelings.
Yeah.
They will get so much pussy. They will be able. Their ego will shoot the fuck up. They just
or
imagine
hopefully
being
shoot
nice,
down.
or shoot. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it'll shoot down, but then it'll come back up because they're like, oh, listen, I can be a nice person. Imagine just being nice.
Instead of that, every time they talk to a woman, they see like the equations on the wall from that
they
Matt
see
Damon
a woman
movie.
and they're like, ugh, you know, it's like what we were talking about with the P. Diddy thing. It's like you hate women so much that you must be gay. It's actually gay to hate women, to be mean to women.
He can't have those lips and not be gay.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah, that's
Imagine those wrapped around the rim of your penis.
Ooh. They don't
Imagine
even, I feel like they'd be strong, you know.
What?
A lot of force.
Dude, that guy's so gay.
He could bite your dick off his lips.
That's going to be a pod.
That's going to be a pod.
On that last daydream fantasy I just had,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
going to
yeah.
be a pod. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. If you've been gifting subs and shilling biddies here in the chat, Case is going to read them out to you.
Let me know if you have
now.
a track you want me to use. I'll look that up.
Leave a recommendation of the type. Maybe it's an E40 Be Legit track.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if there's an
Something in
instrumental for
line
that.
with maybe it's the Metro Boomin instrumental. I don't know if they have one yet, but
I guess I can check.
go ahead and leave your gifted subs, your resubs. your biddies in the chat right now. Now's the time. I want to let you know that Wednesday we have a Patreon. After the Patreon, we are going to get into an episode of X-Men 97. We did that last Wednesday. We had a movie night Saturday. It was really nice. We watched Big Trouble in Little China. So if you guys are interested in joining us, we have movie nights and X-Men nights now. As far as the $5 a month, that really goes pretty damn far these days. You get an extra pod and a couple nice little hangs of the week. Join us. We'd love to see you there. I'll be streaming tomorrow, probably in the afternoon.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm moving this week, so I will not be streaming.
I'm not streaming, and I got to go shoot butt, by the way.
Okay. All right. Well.
Yellowstone trap beat. I wonder if that'll do anything. I'll look it up.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Yellowstone.
Right,
I'll do some country rap.
Country rap, country trap rap.
Yeah, country trap rap. Country trap type beat with Yellowstone. Oh boy,
dude,
here we
Yellowstone.
Go. Yeah, more like Yellowstone.
Okay, I will not unplug the
Do not.
Oh yeah, I mean you might be doing Chad a favor if you stop this, honestly. Let's see. Oh my God. Okay, how's this country? Yo, country. All right, let's do this shit, fucking country. All the chat fucking love me. We doing this big country. I met a girl, you know she wanna hunt me. Here we go. Into daddy coming through with the 1 sub. 5 more subs cause he's showing way too much love. Microphone 900, 750 dropping every fucking bit. Cause once again they get me currently working. Nah, they not working at all. They resubbing for the 1 month while they standing tall. Storm burn 92 every time they come through. 12 months, 17 months. Damn, dude. Dr. Cool, he ain't no fool. Dropping 17 months at the sub school. Big Grendel, but he ain't no Beowulf. He's fucking 16 months. Grendel is the boss. Dilemma. Oh, 17 months, dropping hot sub, son, damn blue snap with a follow, hype train level 4, docile, Waga Ninja giving me some more with the follow, not to be undone by Daggett on Twitch, dropping 17 months because they are the shit, Entity 10011, that's even more subs coming in for me, son, like a fucking dog in my truck. Good luck, Entity, subbing more cause they love this stuff. Lord Servo, the servo is fucking overclocked. Dropping 17 months cause they don't stop. I'm in a revelry, howling at the motherfucking moon. Reverie Wolf coming through, subbing more to this tune. Skymer with 100 fucking bits. Exterminator, Greener, Sap, Shadow, Flame, they the shit. 100, but Exterminator with 1 cause they wish that this fucking rap would finally be done. Just some addict trying to kill me as well, but true blue 91ers, you know they never fail. That's 17 months and that's the end of this shit. That's a country rap, you know that I don't fucking quit. I'm too legit like I'm in the fucking 90s, and if you don't like this fucking rap, come and find me, bitch. Alright, that's it. That's gonna do it for us for today, folks. That's our big country Yellowstone rap. Let's raid Bruce Cream. It's a cream raid for Brucey baby. Thank you all so much for watching. My stream schedule has been a shot in the foot lately, so I'm not sure when I'll be on, but I'll definitely be on this week at some point. And I think Cass will be on. And Fiona will probably be at a bar somewhere. I don't know, who knows? All right, we'll talk to you later. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you on some streams, most likely. Bye-bye.